We all know the feeling. You sit down across from someone who is about to evaluate your capabilities, knowledge, personality, and basically every aspect of your being for a few minutes. The stakes are high, the pressure is intense, and the result will affect your financial stability, your career prospects, and probably your mental health for the foreseeable future. So yeah, interviews are fun. But amidst all that pressure, you need to perform almost flawlessly in order to stand out. Otherwise, you might be just another face in the crowd of candidates. But what if I told you that mastering just 5 common interview questions could dramatically increase your chances of landing your dream job? That's right. With the power of preparation and practice, you can ace those questions and leave a lasting impression on your interviewers. Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Mind Forge, the channel where we sharpen your mind and forge the skills you need for success. Today, we're tackling one of the most daunting aspects of job hunting, the interview process. We'll cover the top 5 most common interview questions, strong and weak examples, the psychology behind why interviewers ask them, and a framework to build your own perfect answers. So grab a pen and paper, settle in, and get ready to unlock the secrets to acing your next interview. Question 1. Tell me about yourself. This seemingly simple question is actually one of the most challenging ones to answer correctly. Remember, this isn't an invitation to share your life story. It's a test of your communication skills and your ability to present yourself as the perfect candidate. The interviewer wants to hear a concise professional summary that connects your past experiences to this specific job. A weak answer sounds like this. Well, I was born in X, grew up in Y, and went to school in Z after that. I got a job in WA. Then I moved to a similar role in E. My last boss was difficult, so I left, and now I'm looking for something new. While this technically answers the question, it lacks focus, professionalism, and relevance. It comes across as if the candidate is rambling, listing off events that have nothing to do with the job at hand. On the other hand, a strong answer provides a focused overview of your qualifications. For instance, certainly, I'm a marketing professional with over 6 years of experience specializing in digital strategy for tech startups. In my previous role at Innovate Corp, I led a team that increased our online lead generation by 40% in just 1 year. I was drawn to this particular role because my expertise in data-driven campaign optimization aligns perfectly with the responsibilities UVA outlined, and I am a huge admirer of your company's innovative approach to the market. Notice how the strong answer highlights relevant professional experience, quantifiable achievements, and a clear connection to the position being applied for. It demonstrates confidence, conciseness, and enthusiasm, leaving a lasting impression on the interviewer. The psychology behind this question. Interviewers use it as an icebreaker and to assess your communication abilities and self-awareness. They want to know if you can summarize your professional journey in a compelling way without going into unnecessary detail. Question 2. What are your strengths and weaknesses? This double-edged sword of a question tests your self-awareness and honesty. They want to know what you're good at, and if you're humble enough to admit where you can improve. When answering the strengths part of the question, be specific and provide evidence of your abilities. Here's a strong answer to guide you. My key strength is project management. I'm highly organized and skilled at using tools such as Asana to keep teams on track. For example, I recently managed a project from conception to launch 2 weeks ahead of schedule, coordinating between 3 different departments. By highlighting your strengths through specific examples, you showcase your capabilities without sounding boastful. Remember to connect your strengths to the job requirements and provide tangible proof of your skills in action. As for the dreaded weakness part of the question, honesty is key. Show that you're aware of your shortcomings and that you're actively working on improving them. Here's a strong answer for that. In the past, I sometimes struggled with public speaking in very large groups. However, recognizing this, I joined a local Toastmasters club a year ago and have actively sought opportunities to present. It's significantly boosted my confidence, and while it's still a work in progress, I've seen a massive improvement. By admitting to a weakness, demonstrating self-awareness, and showing proactive steps to improvement, you present yourself as someone who is coachable, determined, and dedicated to personal growth. The psychology behind this question. Interviewers use it to gauge your level of self-awareness and honesty. They want to know if you're humble enough to admit your weaknesses and proactive enough to work on them. Question 3. Why do you want to work here? Your potential employer wants to know if you're genuinely interested in their company, not just any job. They want to know your motivations for wanting to work there and whether your goals align with theirs. A weak answer is generic and shows a lack of passion or research. For example, I need a job and this company seems like a good place to work. You have good benefits. This response lacks enthusiasm and doesn't demonstrate any understanding of the company beyond its benefits package. A strong answer, on the other hand, shows specific research and enthusiasm. For instance, I've been following your company's work in sustainable packaging for a while now, and was particularly impressed by your Project Green Wrap initiative. Your commitment to innovation and environmental responsibility aligns perfectly with my own professional values. I'm excited by the prospect of contributing my skills in supply chain logistics to a team that's making a real-world impact in an area I'm passionate about, by expressing genuine interest in the company and aligning your values and goals with theirs. You stand out as a candidate who's truly invested in the opportunity. The psychology behind this question. Companies want to know if you're genuinely interested in working for them, and if your goals align with theirs. They want to ensure you've done your research and that you understand their mission, values, and culture. Question 4. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This question aims to understand your career ambitions and whether they align with the growth opportunities the company can provide. A weak answer can go 2 ways. I don't know, which shows a lack of direction, or I want your job, which comes across as overly ambitious or entitled. A strong answer demonstrates ambition aligned with the company's growth trajectory. Here's a strong answer to consider. In the next 5 years, I aim to become a true expert in this field and take on greater responsibilities within the company. I'm eager to master the core functions of this role in the first couple of years. And then I hope to have the opportunity to mentor junior team members or perhaps contribute to more complex, high-impact projects. Ultimately, my goal is to grow with a company where I can build a long-term career. By outlining a realistic and ambitious plan for your professional development, you show that you're looking for long-term growth and that you see yourself contributing to the company's success in a meaningful way. The psychology behind this question. Employers want to know if you're ambitious and if your goals align with the opportunities they can provide. They also want to see if you're a good fit for their company culture. Question 5. Do you have any questions for us? This is your final chance to shine. A no or a simple "everything was covered" can signal disinterest. Asking about salary and benefits too early can seem self-focused. A strong answer involves asking thoughtful questions that demonstrate your engagement and critical thinking. Some great questions include, can you describe what a typical day or week looks like in this role? What does success look like in this position, and how is it measured? What are the biggest challenges the team is currently facing? What do you personally enjoy most about working here? These questions show you've been listening. You're rethinking deeply about the role, and you're trying to determine if it is a good fit for you, just as they are doing with you. The psychology behind this question. It's a two-way street. It allows you to gather information, but also lets the employer see how engaged and thoughtful you are. Asking smart questions makes you appear intelligent, curious, and genuinely interested in the position. There you have it, the top 5 most common interview questions, including strong and weak examples, the psychology behind them, and a framework to build your own perfect answers. Remember, preparation is everything. Think about these questions beforehand. Don't memorize answers, but build a framework that's authentic to you and tailored to the job you're applying for. You've got this. Go in there with confidence and show them why you're the best person for the job. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, please hit that like button and share it with someone who has an interview coming up. And do not forget to subscribe to Dark Mind Forge for more career advice to help you build a stronger future. Good luck.